Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another park spotlight. And this park is made by Ratspit 12, and this is a part of the 2022 Mini Park Contest. So in the contest on Discord, we were given a 50 by 50 circle that we had to build inside of, and this is his entry. So this one's kind of like a fairy tale, medieval kind of feel. So I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen all of it. What's in here? Alright, so that's kind of cool. So you got like a little, like, whatever that thing is, little dragon house or like a dog house for a dragon. The pieces that he used in this park, I've seen some of it, are just awesome. Like you got these, like dead vines and stuff, and this custom, is anything in here? No. You got, like, you know, these custom stairs and stuff like that. And yeah, this is just the beginning of like this. This is just awesome. I love this little view. You can kind of see like a tower over on the left. But yeah, you got all these like custom fencing and stuff. Beautiful colors. The sounds, all the sounds you could hear right now are really, really nice. It really helps with the ambiance. You know, he's got like sounds going and music going. And just this little entrance here, you know, you got your little park information. And then coming out here, I mean, look at this view. You're walking under a pergola, and then, you know, you got a little statue right here, the princess. And then just look at this. This is incredible. All this water going all the way down. Back here, I know there's a wooden roller coaster. We're going to save that one to last. But, yeah, I like that, like, building all the way in the back with like all this like lake and stuff that goes all the way around. Again, all this custom fencing. The architecture in this park is like amazing. So we're gonna look at a lot of that as we go. But here's the first ride. Here's this nice queue here with all this like garden, like well, we're actually looking at other things right now. No, but like getting back to this ride over here, you know, you just got a really nice queue, and then just check this out. Like, you know, you got all this like this overgrowth. So this like kind of like wildflowers, kind of very unique. You know, these do look like mushrooms. This ride, I think it's like the elixir machine or something, and you know, just they do look like mushrooms. So he added some of these custom mushrooms on the outside, but covering up the whole middle with this like tree with the face on it. Yeah, it's just awesome. Like, again, you know, these people are gonna walk through it because he covered the whole entire like the flat ride bottom with like all this like the wildflowers and stuff, and I've never seen anyone do that before. You got a little cover here for the attendant, and then getting back here, this is a custom tree. So that is just that's the roses, like the vines. Like the vines and stuff, and he's called them all like the pink color, and then underneath is, I believe that's like one of those like dead trees and stuff like that. So yeah, that's very unique. You don't see that often, custom trees. But again, there's so much custom stuff in here. Just look at this view of this tower. Again, very unique. Everything in this park is so good. Look at all this woodworking. You know, with all the vines and stuff like that, and all this woodworking going up to this like tower. I guess it's like, you know, I guess Rapunzel's tower or something like that. But again, with all the windows and the woodwork. Anything in here? Nope. Yeah, this is really good. I don't even know what to say. Like, the architecture here is just, it's just superb with, you know, using the different windows and wall pieces. You know, he's even got like, you know, some stucco and some like brick and some cinder blocks. So there's a little bit of everything, and every single one of these buildings are so unique, especially this tower and this like overhang area. It's just incredible. But getting down here again, this custom fencing, it all again looks great. What do we got? This is another flat ride over here. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, let's just, I guess we'll just get on the queue. Well, let's see what this ride's called. Nope, not the building. Flight of the Fairies. So we got Flight of the Fairies. Get the hub off. Alright, so let's go down the queue. Again, with the custom fencing. Just so much to look at with all these, like, beautiful colors and the flowers. And then, you know, like, this awesome, like, custom waterfall. Really cool from, like, the top of this, like, little mountain and stuff like that. So, I love that. That's really nice. And, you know, I've never seen anyone do something like this where, you know, the flat ride is all themed out with these, like, 4 towers or 3 towers. I think it's 4 towers going around and one in the middle. That's just very awesome. You know, again, it's not just like, you know, putting these flat rides down and, you know, just, you know, calling it a day. You know, so far he's themed out these front two so much. Now let's go back this way. Again, the back of these buildings are great, and there's a ride underneath the tower. So let's go down here, and I think it's got to be a track ride or a coaster. I think it's a coaster. Yeah, it's a coaster. All right, so let's get on this coaster. Again, I don't know what it's called, so we'll just wait our turn, and we'll get on this coaster right now. Alright, so that one was called Flight of Fairies. I like this little building for the operator. That's really cool. But let's go take a look at this. This was quite unique, these inversions. Instead of being like inside the loop, it's actually outside. So when you're going like, you know, around this loop, instead of being on the inside of the loop, you're on the outside. So, like, if you watch this coaster, we were upside down right there, and then you go back to the top of the loop. Again, all the night, the lighting and everything in here, and all the sound effects. Again, with another one of these inversions where you're on the outside of the actual loop, and you're upside down for a while down there. But you know, all the sounds and you know, lighting and stuff like that is just great. And you know, again, this was a mini park, so there's really not much room to do much of anything. But to squeeze a coaster in here, like, you know, down here, very, very surprising and very cool. And considering it's not ruining any of the sightline and stuff, having it down there, so that was really cool. All right, so we're out of that ride, and again, all these buildings and stuff, like, you know, just look at the chimneys and the smoke. You know, you got all this different architecture. Again, I know how hard it is, like, to build stuff and then, like, not try to seem like you're copying other buildings in a park. It's not easy. So he does a really good job at that. But here's another ride. I don't know if it's another coaster. Maybe it's a track ride. Oh yeah, it's one of these Magic Cat rides. I don't know what this one's called, but I guess... Oh, another one of these operator booths, really nice. It's kind of looks like a Tunnel of Love, so let's get on this one. All right, so that was the Enchanted Forest. So yeah, I love the way this looks in here with all the roots and stuff like that, and then you have more of this like the mushroom like house and stuff like that. So you got the mushrooms going from the other ride, and then you know, like I said, you got the smoke, the sound effects, the music, the leaves are falling. I think the pollen. You have a little bit of everything. So like this ride is like, you know, getting all the senses. I love these like little rock steps that lead into like this little tree house. So I'm guessing this is where like the fairies live in this enchanted forest, and this is just terraforming, and this goes up to a tree. Yeah, so this isn't even a whole tree. This is terraforming, and that's terraforming with trees. Oh my god, that's so cool. So that's like, I guess, where the fairies and stuff live in this enchanted forest. Yeah, that was so good. Like such a, again, another small little ride, but you know, cleverly fit in. Again, all this architecture back here, these windows are so unique, all the custom, like, you know, the jetting out of the walls and stuff like that. Now we have the sandstone over here, another unique wall. I don't know what the seating area is, but oh, it's a restaurant. Alright, so we have a restaurant here, I guess a little seating area before the restaurant. Again, with all this detail with the windows and stuff like that. What's this? This is... So this is just like a vending machine, and they're gonna walk through the... Yep, they're walking through the walls. Alright, so this is a pizza place. Oh, so this is what the seating's for. So you got the pizza place with the seating right here. Yeah, but then, you know, like, look at all this, like, architecture. Everything... I'm just gonna keep talking about these buildings. Like... Nope, nothing in there. Everything in here is just so, like, unique and one of a kind. Like, it's really... let's look at this. Let's zoom out. Oh, too far. But, like, everything is just, like, so different with, like, you know, the woodworking and then the different colors, the different windows, you know, the different roofs he used. Everything is so unique, and, like, it's really hard to, like, not... you know, make a building look like another building in your park. Like, even this one, like, this is insane with all these, like, towers and the different... There's a bell tower right there. All the different stuff on the roof make all the roofs, like, quite unique. Like, all these little windows and stuff like that. Yeah, all these, like, buildings are just great. This building's really nice. I love, like, these, like, you know, I got the custom curbs down here. He still has these custom fencing going around, another one of these custom trees. Again, back here, he got like a frosty, frozen, slurpy, gulpy slurpy, whatever it's called. You got like a veranda? I don't even know how to get in there. Is it this door? Nope, nope. Oh, here's steps. Oh, so you got like, you know, more like now you have the castle walls. You got like all this different wood on the wall and stuff like that. You got this carpet on the floor. You got a water vendor. And this is like a bar? That's mead. Oh, so this is mead. So this is like, I guess, alcohol or beer or something like that for medieval times. Very nice fireplace. And then, you know, you got like this veranda or decking area. But look at this. Like, if you were sitting here eating and drinking, I mean, look at these views you get underneath this pergola. Again, all these buildings. This even, like, this is a really nice sight line. It's, like, really hard to do a sight line in such a small park. But this is, like, such a cool view from here to, like, you know, actually sit down and eat and drink something and look back at that, you know. It's not really a castle, but, you know, like the main building. So getting over here, again, more unique buildings, nothing in there. You know, you got like an elevation change over here, and then getting back, you know, more of this like, you know, stucco on the bottom, wood in the middle, stucco on the top, or whatever that wall is, and then like, you know, all the wood framing, and you got like this little tower and this little tiny bridge going over that's inside the lake. And this lake is just so beautiful, even from like the view all the way back here. Like this is the view of the whole entire park. It's just so well planned out. This little bridge, this little like awning cover with this wood and all these chains to make the bridge look quite unique. I think these are like drains. These might be drains and stuff that are actually on the walls. Everything is so well planned out, so nice. Every building is so different. Like, I even struggle. Like, this watermill is really nice. I struggle from time to time to make buildings look, you know, completely different from, you know, 2 buildings ago that you made in your park. And, you know, he did it. Like, even, you know, you got like this stone with this wood outline. That bridge is really nice, and it looks nothing like the other bridge. And then you have this view of this, like, you know, awesome building. I don't think there's anything in the building. So like this is like the main view of, you got this waterfall that's hidden behind this, like, this enormous building that leads out to this lake all the way back here. And again, this view from here is just breathtaking. You know, you got the tower all the way up there on the left. You know, these little buildings in the front. You got a clock there, and like these docks and stuff. It's just so good. We got Suckling Drat. So it's like a pig roast for like this dragon or whatever. So that's really cool. I don't know what these are. These look like red onions or cherries or maybe apples. They gotta be something. You got the coal up here. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you got a little food area that the guests can't use. Here's bread. I love the little coal, the little fire and stuff like that. It's so well detailed. Even like, you know, the grass going into it's all dirt, like people walked on it, so that's a really nice touch. Even this little tiny Chief Beef building, look at this, like all the windows, the roof, the chimney, everything is, you know, again, everything's detailed from top to bottom. Everything looks great. This is like the other little dock goes down here, and this looks all real. This is like so cool. I mean, I even love these like wildflowers he has going on everywhere. The different colors all over the place is just so good. This building, so like this building that's like, you know, here's another building here that's on an angle. Here's a straight one with an overhang. You know, then you have another one over here that's completely straight, and then you have another one on an angle over here. Again, these are like 4 buildings all into one, so it makes it like very, very, I'm gonna say unique again, but it is. What is going on in here? Oh, what? Dude, this is awesome. Like, look at this, like, completely skinned out flat ride. This is so cool. It's like a treehouse kind of thing with like all that wood at the bottom is all custom, and you got like the vines going up. This, I've never seen like one of these little hammer swings like that. That's awesome. That's probably the exit. This way's got to be the entrance. So we got something in this house. We got more of these cherries or apples. We got a witch in here. So I guess it's like the witch's house. And wow, look at this. Look at this entrance. This is so cool. So this has got to be like the witch's area, and we had to leave like the kingdom to get out here. So I guess this is a witch's ride. So it has to be witch something. Witchcraft. There you go. So like this whole flooring and everything, all this wood is custom and stuff like that. More of this custom fencing and the colors. And again, we had to walk outside the kingdom. So like we're behind all those buildings. I guess there's another one of this poisonous apple. Apple's not poisonous. Oh, so they are apples. So don't worry, you could eat these apples. They're not poisonous, made by that evil witch that we saw before. But again, like we had to walk outside the kingdom to get to this like witch ride. So like just, you know, the storytelling of like, you know, the kingdom is just behind us, everything inside. And then just this ride out here is outside the kingdom. The witch isn't welcome in the kingdom. Again, they had these custom light poles are fantastic with the brackets. Even the back of these buildings, this is like, I guess, the kingdom. The back of the kingdom, you got all these like towers and stuff like that. And, you know, wherever you look, there's detail everywhere. Like, I would suggest you to download his park and just see how he built everything. Like, you know, look at these roofs. There's so much stuff coming out of all these roofs. I mean, look at this tower back here with the woodwork on it and all these other little towers around it, connected to it. I've never really seen anything like this before. Like, even the colors are fantastic. This like, you know, like greenish blue and this like yellowish. And then right back here is the end of the park. So like this mountaintop, you know, backdrop like looks amazing with this like, you know, kingdom. Nothing in here, right? Nope. Nothing in there. But I love this, like, you know, the pathing and stuff like that, you know, with all these, like, wooden planks leading up to the door. You got all these, like, little weeds and stuff like that. And again, with this wildflower, these are just, like, 4 or 5 different flowers just, you know, put together with no direction. And it just makes it look like, you know, like wildflowers. They're just growing everywhere. You know, they're not like, you know, like normally you would see, like, well-placed flowers and stuff. But this is quite different, and it looks amazing with all the colors. Here's the view from the bridge. Again, this overhang on this building makes this building very unique. With the lights coming out. You got this wood decking off to the side. You got like this 4 light pole. Yeah, so then you got like, you know, this wall on this side of the lake. And then you have, yeah, so like the walls on this side. And then the walls here is custom walls. And then, oh, around here you have all, like, natural rocks and stuff like that and the foliage coming through. So that's really nice. It's completely different. This building has an ATM in it. So that was awesome. This all custom whole building is so cool. The custom roof. That whole front is just, like, pieces of wood on angles and stuff. That's so cool. This is nice. Even this tower with just the wood coming down. You know, you got more of this custom fencing, more custom lights. Another one of these custom trees. And here is, I believe, the last ride of the park. This is a coaster. So this coaster house is just incredible. More of these towers. I love this station house. I love this like part that like comes out and it's coming off the actual wall with the overhang over the garden. Again, look at all these like things on the roof. These little windows with custom, like the windows coming out with the brackets. Another one of these towers. Everything looks, even though there's like towers everywhere, they're so unique. This one has circle towers, square towers. More of this custom fencing, another custom tree, custom lights. Everything in here is just so well detailed. More of this like plank pathing going to this door that leads to nothing. But again, I just love the way everything looks. There's like custom curbing down there. You got all the roses going up the side of the building. And then look at this station house. Look at this roof. Look at these pillars. Again, another one of these like operator booths is really cool. Alright, so if I can give him one pointer, like he's got the door back here. Usually when I make stuff like this and you could actually see both sides of where the door is going to be, like there's going to be a door in there, there should be a door right there. So that way it would make it look like he can walk out that door to this door. But if you have a door that leads nowhere like this, you don't need a door on the other side. But just for this one, because you would see this door, you know, that's how he would get out. But yeah, let's, like, even, like, look at this station house. You got the wood underneath the track and stuff like that. So that is just so cool. I don't know what this coaster is called, but let's cut these people right here and wait in line. And we'll get on this coaster whenever it gets here. All right, ready? All right, so that one was called Jan's Goat. That was a nice wooden roller coaster. Let's walk out the exit here. And yeah, so let's go take a look at this coaster. Again, this coaster house is just so great. But let's take a look at this coaster. So I love how, like, we come through here. It's such like a dense forest. And then you got this very nice lift hill on this custom, like, rock mountain. You know, with all the trees and the foliage coming out of the rocks, makes it look great. This view is just awesome. I mean, you got this view going down here. You have the waterfall over here on your left. You could see the witch ride in the background, and again, you get that view of like the, you know, the important part of the tower of the kingdom. You know, you got this big drop here, and this layout is very small and compact, but you know, it packs a great punch with, you know, it going up and over itself and under itself, and you know, you're over here, and you know, like even over here is like the end of the park. Like when you're going around here, like right here is the end of the park. So right over here, there's nothing over here. So like, you know, he made it like completely immersive here where you're going underneath the rocks and stuff. You can't see the outside of the park. You know, coming over here, you got two huge, fantastic waterfalls that you just fly past on this coaster. And again, underneath rocks, underneath the tracks, you know, it's such a compact layout. And it's a kind of a short ride. Again, it's a mini park. Over here, you don't even realize you're passing the witches area. There's so much like dense trees over here, you can't even see it. You don't really see much but like the station house here, and then you have the back of the kingdom, like all these like these houses over here that, you know, this is the inside of the kingdom before, and now you're outside the kingdom. Yeah, and then just getting back in here into the brake run. And this coaster house was just fantastic. I definitely think this was the best ride of the park. I'm glad I saved it for last. The building and everything is so good. This park is just, it's fantastic. Just with like, you know, all the towers, the different architecture. You know, you got all like the sounds and stuff like that. This is definitely my favorite flat ride in the park. All three flat rides are quite unique and different, but that one was probably my favorite just by, like, I'm hoping I'm telling the story correct, but, you know, being outside the kingdom and stuff like that. But everything is just so good. Like, even this flat ride, like, who does stuff like this? Who puts, like, all this, like, you know, this foliage down like this? And it's quite unique, you know? It's really hard to pick my favorite flat ride. They're all so good. But yeah, everything here is really nice. Even like these like pergolas and stuff like that. I think that was just like the drawbridge. Yeah, I think that's what that is, the gate of the drawbridge. So I think we'll just take an overhead view of how small this park is. Like, look how tiny this is. It's so compact. He fits so much stuff in this little tiny area. Like, you know, I would love to see him do a whole big park like this, but to be honest with you, like even like my mini park, the German park, I think because they're so small makes them, you know, very, I don't know, like since it's so compact, it makes it so unique and so cool. You know, you get like this whole nice like vibe to it. So yeah, this park was, you know, top notch. Again, it's just a mini park, and you know, I don't know how much time you spent on this, but you know, this is just, it's just fantastic. Every single building is, you know, like normally you see people make like, you know, like a castle thing and all kind of looks the same, but this doesn't. So I think right about now we'll take like a look at night. I mean, wow, this looks fantastic. Look at all these colors. I love this like purple. All the lighting in here is just so good. It's so colorful. Like, you know, you got this ride here. It's got its own little purple color. You know, he managed to light up all these buildings completely different. So, I mean, during the day you have all these colors and stuff of the flowers and the wildflowers and stuff, and then you have all these other colors. You even got like lightning bugs and stuff in here. You got all these different colored lights and stuff like that. So, I mean, even at night, you got like this colorful feel. It's not just like these, you know, we all kind of tend to do like the yellow lights or the white lights all over the place. But I mean, look at this, like this back part of the kingdom with all this like lovely purples. And then over here, you know, you got the dark blues and stuff. And this would go into the witches area. So then you have the witches area out here. Again, I don't know if the blue was to represent the witch or not, but, you know, that's what I took of it. You know, going back here, everything looks so good. The different colors at night. Oh, let me see this ride at night. I wonder if this is a night ride. Okay, yeah. Maybe this was supposed to be a night ride. So, you know what? We'll just take this ride now. Yeah, look at all these lightning bugs and stuff like that. We'll do the ride now at night. Yeah, these little houses, the tree houses and stuff, again, with all the colors. Like, he did such a great job. I don't even know what to say. Like, you know, again, the colors during the day are just as good as these colors at night. You know, like sometimes, you know, I do it too. You know, you just end up doing like just the yellows and the whites all the time at night. And, you know, like adding all these different colors and stuff like that just makes everything seem really nice and really different. Wait, what's this? Kiss a Frog? Hey, it's Sneaky Pete. Kiss a Frog. Get a prince. So, I don't know. Let's go take a look down here. I think this should be the same because this was underground, so it should have been dark anyway. But, yeah, it looks the same. It still looks great. You know, the lighting down here is awesome. It might be a little bit darker, but I think it's mostly the same as before. Whoop, almost died. Yeah, this is just incredible. I don't even know what to say. Like, everything is really nice in this park. Yeah, let's go take a look at the front. So yeah, this is like really, really good. Like even this front entrance of the purples and the yellows, you know, getting back here, it's just, everything is just really great. If I could ask you guys, if you guys can please subscribe to my channel, it would really help me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000, you know, subscribers. Oh, what's that? Subscribe. Look, look, it says it right there. Just go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, please leave a like and a comment down below. Please let Ratspit know how fantastic his park is. You know, another amazing spotlight of a fantastic build with tons of detail. Again, this is awesome. But please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you got to do. But I think that'll wrap it up. And I guess I'll see you guys next week for another awesome spotlight on Wednesday. So until then, adios.